Your news for the state of Tennessee in 10 minutes. Tennessee in 10 is made possible by Tennessee Department of Labor and Workforce Development.
Thanks for joining us for Tennessee in 10. I'm Holly Thompson. A federal Nashville judge is ordering the Justice Department to hand over emails and records in the case of Kilmar Abrego Garcia. He's the man who says he was mistakenly deported to El Salvador. Abrego Garcia was brought back to Tennessee to face human smuggling charges. A newly unsealed order reveals high-level Department of Justice officials pushed for his indictment after he was deported and then ordered to return. Abrego Garcia's lawyers asked for his case to be dismissed, saying he's facing a vindictive prosecution. Acting U.S. Attorney Rob McGuire argues he alone made the decision to prosecute Abrego Garcia.
I'm Ariana Poindexter. Convicted murderer Zach Adams is asking for a new trial again. He was convicted of the murder, rape, and kidnapping of nursing student Holly Bobo in 2011. He was charged 3 years later. Adams' defense team is asking for the review of a prison video taken years after the trial. It shows a key witness is recanting his testimony, saying he made it all up. Adams' defense team has said a new trial would prove his innocence.
Hello from the WVLT Newsroom. I'm Will Puckett. Well, we now have the funeral arrangements for a Blount County Sheriff's deputy who was killed in a line-of-duty crash over the weekend. The Sheriff's Office sharing that the funeral arrangements for Deputy Justin Mowry are this Sunday. There will be a receiving of friends from 2 to 4 at Concord First Baptist Church on Kingston Pike in Knoxville. Then Deputy Mowry's funeral will take place immediately after that. The Sheriff's Office in Blount County is asking everyone to attend, and then the next day he will be laid to rest at Berry Highland Cemetery, also in Knoxville.
And researchers out at Vanderbilt Medical Center are trying to develop a new vaccine to better protect you against the flu. Vaccines have to be updated every year because the virus mutates. We know researchers say they discovered antibodies which could broadly protect against the evolving virus. Now, they can also treat people who are severely sick with the flu. Researchers say they're now working with manufacturers to test these antibodies as new medicines. All right, we're off to a freezing start on this last day of 2025, but a warm one's on the way. Check it in with First Alert meteorologist Stefano DiPietro.
And that is the next big story for us, your next big change, if you will, in your First Alert forecast. Take a look at our high temperatures for the next week. We're in the 50s, and then next week we'll actually work our way back to near and in the 60s. As you're ringing in the new year tonight, if you have dinner plans early on, most of us will be in the 40s. We'll drop down to the 30s as we get closer to the ball drop, the note drop, whatever it may be where you live. We do have some cold weather, obviously, but this is very manageable. Just toss on a jacket, we'll be fine. Sunshine hangs with us for most of our day today. You'll see some clouds mix in at times thanks to a storm system up to our north, but everything does stay pretty calm. We're missing out on any problemsome weather here for the next couple of days. As we head through our Thursday, we'll get to keep the sunshine. First day of 2026 looks pretty warm for us as well. Friday, we have some rain moving in late in the day and overnight. The heaviest of the rain should be down to our south, but we are going to get some scattered rain showers, maybe a rumble of thunder, but there's no severe threat and no flooding threat. That will gradually taper off from west to east through our day Saturday. Most of us should dry out for a majority of the weekend.
We're learning new details today from the Tazewell Police Department after a stabbing that happened Saturday in Tazewell. 2 men now facing charges after a fight broke out at Cat Daddy's Market. Here's what we're learning today. Officers say they arrived. They found Cody Henderson had been stabbed. He was flown to the University of Tennessee Medical Center in Knoxville. The suspects led police on a chase throughout Union County towards the Knox County line. One of the bikes crashing in a construction zone. That rider of that motorcycle was also taken to UT Medical Center. And then Patrick Troy Warren and Christopher Hughes now facing several charges, including aggravated assault. Police in Tazewell say both were wearing Pagan Motorcycle Club gear.
Memphis police need help in finding a trio suspected of robbery. It happened last Friday night at the Highland Meadows Apartments along Parkhurst Cove. A woman told police one of the suspects knocked on her door, acting as a delivery driver. But when she opened the door, 2 more armed suspects forced their way inside and took the victim's phone and credit card before getting into a black Nissan and driving off.
Well, Taylor Swift made a huge donation to Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt. Leaders there say her generosity will help personalize cancer care for young patients and help them care for a growing number of others and their families. Swift is no stranger to Vanderbilt Children's. She has surprised patients there in the past. We also have some photos that are from when she helped open the Seacrest Studios. That was in 2016. The hospital announced the donation a few days after Swift gave millions of dollars to other charities, including 2 Nashville-based music groups. Well, thanks for watching Tennessee in 10. Enjoy your day, and we'll see you after the new year.